Hello everybody and welcome back. My name is Danielle and today I'm going to be doing a fun pink makeup look, so I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm going to start this off by taking my glasses off firstly, and then secondly priming my eyes with a NYX eyeshadow primer, rubbing that in all over my eyes, and then taking my Tarte Shape Tape foundation and putting that on my eyelids and blending it in with the beauty blender so anything that isn't covered with eyeshadow is going to be the same tone as the rest of my skin. And then I'm setting that with a very, very light, almost eggshell colored eyeshadow, and then I'm going in with a kind of a dusty purple eyeshadow from Urban Decay and just defining my crease. And then going in with more of a pink from that palette and defining the crease a little more, blending it out, making it a little more defined. Something really important to remember while you're doing this makeup and just about any makeup is blending. It prevents harsh lines and it makes the colors kind of flow really evenly and softly into one another, and super key. You don't want harsh lines. Now I'm defining the crease just a little more with a bit of a darker purple, just so it's not one bland color on top of my eyes and there's some definition and a bit of a gradient. Then I am taking a Q-tip and cleaning off my lid so it's ready for the next set of colors. And then I'm taking a concealer and just cutting the crease and just totally blocking out my lid so there's a pretty firm definition between the crease and the lid. I'm using a NYX concealer for this and some cheap concealer brush I bought. Next, I'm taking a white eyeshadow and using that to set the concealer on my eye. And then I'm going in with a purple eyeshadow and creating a bit of a smoky eye, just darkening the outside corners. And then I'm going in with a bit of a deeper purple and darkening it further, blending it out more, making it stand out and smoke it out a lot. And I make sure to drag the color into my crease and also out onto the wing I have created, so everything blends out nicely and evenly. And then I'm taking a bright pink from the Urban Decay Electric palette and putting that on top of my lids. And just building up the color, and don't poke yourself in the eye like I just did, and then blending that between the pink and the purple. One of the reasons why I love the electric palettes so much is because the colors are so bright and you can build on them very, very easily. Then I'm just going and blending some more and deepening that wing and the crease just a little bit with some more purple and just making sure I blend, blend, blend. Now I'm taking another, probably a same dark purple and super defining my crease. I realized that I didn't want it as blended as I had it and I want a little more definition. So I'm creating that definition here with a tiny angled brush. I really like the way it just kind of takes the look to a bit of a new level. Then I'm blending that out slightly so it's not a super harsh line, but there's still much of a difference between the crease and the eyelid. I'm also taking a bit of pink and adding it to the wing as well because I feel like it was getting a little too purple for my liking and I wanted this to be a pink look. Next I'm taking probably a NYX eyeliner. I'll have all the products I used on my YouTube channel. But taking this eyeliner and I'm drawing very nice wings. I'm super bad at making wings and I was very proud of myself at how even these ended up coming out. They're hard, man. I always look like my eyes are crooked. But this didn't turn out so bad. Then I'm taking white body paint and a very thin paintbrush and creating a white eyeliner wing on top of the black eyeliner wing. And very carefully. And as you can see right there, I just made a bit of a mess. So what I'm going to do is go back with the black eyeliner and just cover up what I'd messed up. I also switched to a thinner brush. This is a really thin eyeliner brush because the paintbrush I had was still too thick. And see, it's easy when you mess up at the bottom or on top of the black with this, so then you can just draw over the white again. It happens a lot. I'm not a professional. I just like to have fun. Clean it up a little bit, trying to keep it even. It's very hard, especially with double wings, making them even. But you know what? I managed. And it didn't come out too bad. It also kept getting stuck on my eyelashes because my eyelashes are naturally super long, so that was a bit of an annoyance. And I got white all over my eyeliner, so I had to keep cleaning off my eyeliner with my makeup wipe. But all in all, not so bad. Now I'm taking my e.l.f. primer and priming my face. Next, I am taking, once again, my Tarte Shape Tape foundation and putting it on my face and blending it out with a foundation brush, and then I had a knock at the door, so I went to go answer that, and my neighbor was kind enough to bring me a whole bunch of leftover pizzas from an event she was at, so I had dinner, which was nice, because I hadn't eaten yet at this point. So now I'm just blending it in, and then using that same NYX concealer, putting it under my eyes and around my T-zone, and then blending it in with a different kind of beauty blender. Next, I'm going in with this e.l.f. bronzer, and just kind of, I like to pre-contour my contour when I'm doing heavy makeup like this. So I'm doing that. I don't know what it's actually called. It's probably not actually called pre-contour. I think it's maybe just bronzing, but whatever. So down the sides of my cheeks, on my forehead, under my chin, and now I'm taking this NYC translucent powder and putting it under my eyes, baking it a little bit, also put it on my forehead, down my nose, and on my chin. Next, I'm taking my NYX contour palette, using the one color that I obviously only use from this whole palette, and carving out some cheekbones and defining a little bit of the contour on my forehead, and I'll also go under my chin and then take a smaller brush and go down the sides of my nose with it. And then also making sure I don't contour my whole nose, dance break. And now I'm going in with blush. Usually what I like to do is I like to put the blush on pretty heavy before I blend out my contour, and then blend out the blush with it so it's not, you know, everything's pretty blended in and then blush. Now I'm taking this Maybelline Fit Me powder and blending everything in. And blend, 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 blending it all in. And pizza break, and tea break. And another dance break. Okay, next, taking care of these brows. I actually have pretty dark, pretty thick brows, so I'm going to put some eyebrow primer on this from NYX. And then I'm going to brush it through, try to shape my brows a little bit. They need to get cleaned up, like just in general. Next, I'm taking Bare Minerals eyebrow powder and filling in my brows. What I do is I actually dip the brush into the lid of the eyebrow powder, because if I dip it into the mound of powder, it is super dark and super heavy, and I look pretty much like the woman from Dodgeball. You know which one I'm talking about. I don't even need to go into detail. So next, I am going in with this NYX Tinted Brow Mascara and just kind of gluing everything down and giving a final bit of color to my brows. It's really just to keep them in place. And then I am taking a white eyeshadow and just going underneath my brow bone to highlight it just a little bit, because I felt like kind of lost it there for a minute. I'm just really carving it out, making sure I look good, and then I'm going with the NYX Away We Glow highlighter, putting that on a thin paintbrush and going just right into the corners of my eyes. I wanted to give it a nice little highlight, a little sparkle to it. And then I'm also taking the same highlighter and going right under my brow bone just to give a little highlight. And then I decided that the highlight in the corners of my eyes just wasn't enough, so I took one of the Huda palettes I have and took some glitter and a glitter shadow really and used it on the inner corners of my eyes. I really wanted to pop. Next, I am taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Aurora highlight palette and using the white one and highlighting my cheekbones, blending it out a little bit, highlighting my T-zone, my nose, my forehead, my chin, just a little bit above my lip. And then I'm going back with some of the original colors I used on my eyes from that first Urban Decay palette and going underneath my lash line, kind of bringing it all together, going with the little purple, going in with the little pink, and then I'm taking this body palette paint I have and using that bright pink to line my waterline with, since I don't have any pink eyeliner like that. I'm sure it's safe, but you know, I can't promise that that is the best idea. And now I've taken the white from that palette and just going over the white eyeliner I had did before, because I feel like it kind of lost some of its brightness. It started looking a little pink to me, so I just went over it. And now I am taking this sheer kind of clear glitter I have, which I definitely need more of, as you can tell, and putting it right on top of the eyeliner I placed to give it a little bit of shimmer and shine. I totally need more, as you can obviously tell. And I'm checking myself out, seeing how it looks, and then I am lining my water lines, tight lining. And then I'm going in with L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. Why did I say it like that? Mascara. Mascara. My mascara, and just giving my lashes a nice coat. And as you can tell, boom, I always do this. I got it all over my face. So I tried to wipe it off, and I kind of made it worse. So I was able to fix it. And you couldn't tell, I just had a big black blob on my face a couple seconds earlier. Now I'm going through my tons and tons and tons of eyelashes I have. I hoard them. I go a little crazy at Spirit Halloween during the season, so I picked out my favorite lashes, put on some lash glue, did not wait long enough at all for them to dry. I'm very impatient. And tried to put them on. My tweezers were in the bathroom, so I decided to try to use the end of my smallest brush to put them on, and it was not working, so I decided I had to get up and go and get my tweezers. And it was worth it, because it made it much, much easier. Putting eyelashes on is very hard. I'm doing the second set of lashes, or the second eye rather, and also, once again, I did not wait long enough to put them on. I'm very impatient when it comes to stuff like this drying. Hey! Now I'm gonna do some lip stuff using the NYX lip primer, if I can get it open. And just coating that on my lips. I have really tiny lips, so when I use lip liner, I basically just fill in my whole lip with it. My top lip is practically non-existent. My bottom lip is really tiny. So I don't find any point to line them, I just basically draw all over them. And then I'm using this super old MAC Lady Gaga collaboration lip glass, and I'm putting that on my lips. And I love the color, but I'm super pale, and so is that. So I decided to go in with a Urban Decay, no, it's not Urban Decay, with a Bare Minerals, more of a purpley color. And I attempted to do some kind of ombre, but it ended up all just kind of mushing together into like a really pretty light purple, dark pink kind of look. And I put my hair down and I changed my shirt, and that is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you want more, if you want to see more stuff, you can check out my Instagram, my Twitter, everything will be listed on my YouTube page, and my EA account ID for any of my Sims builds or families. Hope to see you soon.